A fond farewell for Lucien Mias, Dr. Pack. Merci, monsieur. Right, we're underway, or about to get underway. Jonathan Gaznier is the referee today. And it's going to be Poe kicking off through the boot of the Englishman, Joe Simmons. Launches the ball high into the evening sky, almost into the 22, collected cleanly by Gregory Aldrit. There's Thomas Bergeon, who's at scrum half today. No Carvalho. Bergeon with the hoof over the top. Neatly collected. Jack Maddox taking it in. Now the Poe forwards having a little bit of a rumble. Dug out by Thibaut d'Aubagne. Ignacio Calles early into the fray. Looking to move it quickly. Little chip forward, doesn't quite work. Ascoy fires the ball upfield. It's back into the 22, almost to the goal line. And Maddox in the end has to hurry it up. He's only, he had it charged down. He took a little bit too long over that one. Very smart work by La Rochelle. And immediately they're in a strong position. Well, Maddox just took a little bit too long. I think. No. Definitely not. Bergeon. He is electric, so quick, Bergeon. Scored a super try last time.
C'est bon, Mathieu, c'est bon.
Lovely take. Looking to dig it out is d'Aubagne.
Excellent.
Nagara with his generals. First line out, Quentin Lespioc, former Poe player, finds his man, finds his new man, and Lespioc immediately on the roll. Bergeon feeds, this is a quick ball, but it goes to ground. It's Donivuku who can't hold on to it, a 19-year-old. There is an infringement. And that will give La Rochelle the penalty, and down the touchline it goes. They're dragging down the maul there. That's what they were penalised for. And now a real chance. Lespioc goes long, it's brought back. It's not the best, cleanest line out, but Thomas Laveau gets his hands on it. In drives Pontverne. Oh, through the middle. Lespioc. Skelton. Oscar Jégout, as the man at the back was waiting. Flinging the ball wide, there's a little knock on from Maddox, and that could well be a yellow card for Jack Maddox. He's knocked it on, it looked like a deliberate knock on.
Ok, donc c'est une pénalité avec un carton jaune. Est-ce que tu veux qu'on vérifie? Ok.
Well, I think they're going to have a look.
Arrêt du temps.
It looked, I don't have the best eyes, I will admit to that, but from where I was sitting it looked very much like a deliberate knock on. One of the more clear cut.
C'est dans les défenseurs, on va voir s'il y a d'autres défenseurs blancs qui couvrent ou pas.
Ok. La réalisation, je
Jack
souhaite
Maddox
revoir
has
un
the
volontaire du joueur blanc
haunted
avec
look
la
of a
caméra
man
numéro
in the
5,
dock
s'il vous plaît.
who knows the judgment is coming. 8 tries to his name so far this season. Maddox, he's had a really good season, but there he is. He's just tapped it away from Dylan Lads. There was no attempt to catch that ball. It's one hand.
Le joueur met la main. Il n'est pas en capacité de récupérer le ballon.
Oui, c'est un en avant volontaire.
Deliberate knock-on.
Est-ce que tu peux mettre un plan large pour voir si un défenseur blanc qui...
Oui, la réalisation, on peut retravailler avec la caméra numéro 5, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, I don't think we need to look at it many times, really. I think you can see it with your own eyes what's happened there.
La réalisation, vous pouvez faire un arrêt sur image.
Il y a le 10 blanc qui couvre. Donc ça sera simple carton jaune, il n'y aura pas essai de pénalité. Et donc il y aura choix entre la pénalité au pied des poteaux ou là-bas. Il y a votre 15. Votre 15, il fait un avant volontaire.
Well,
Non, en fait, il n'est pas en capacité de récupérer
it's
le
such a
ballon.
waste of time.
Il est où le 15?
It's pretty clear cut.
Il n'y a pas essai de pénalité parce que le 10 blanc couvre. Il y a encore de l'espace.
There we go.
Il y a choix, il y a pénalité face au poteau.
Okay, well, it's sorted. The penalty's been given. Jack Maddox has got his yellow card.
Il y est, on a
This
15
might have been given about 3 minutes ago. And not surprisingly, La Rochelle opting to go for the point. It's bang in front of the posts. Meat and drink for Antoine Astoy. 86 points to his name this season. Got 89. La Rochelle lead by 3 points to 0.
Pénalité réussie pour le Stade Rochelet, inscrite par le numéro 15, Antoine Aston.
So La Rochelle with their noses in front at this early stage. Simmons gets the restart. Hanging high, and that's again well taken by Aldred. Does so well there, the French back rower. France back rower, I should say. There are a lot of French players playing, aren't there? Not all of them play for France. Jean drives the ball into the stand, and that makes Morgan territory back up to halfway. Reda Wardy on the bench there with the beard, not a lot of hair on the head. And his last game, January the 6th, with his last match, which coincidentally was at Pau. Hasn't played since, so good to see him back in the 23. Pau looking to move. Rufanak bobbles away from them, and La Rochelle have the chance to counter. The ball again turning. Atisogbe needs to be wary of the follow-up. He's got a lovely little shimmy there. Atisogbe moves away, clears. But to Astoy. And now Dylan Ledd's looking for a way through. Gets through one tackle, dragged down eventually. Still coming in. They've got to move it quickly. Bergeron to Skelton. Through the hands nicely by the Maritime. Antonio. You can hear the oohs and gasps of the home crowd. They love it when he gets the ball, and when Will Skelton gets the ball. Little layoff to Dylan Ledds. He's held up by Whitelock, but it goes wide. Jack Noel over for his first try of the season. The Englishman does it at last. And you can see what it means to his teammates. They are thrilled for him. He's been with them from the start of the season, yet to touch down. That is a first try in La Rochelle colours in the top 14 for Jack Noel. And I think that meant so much to him. Fabulous break from Skelton. Dylan Ledds was on his shoulder, took it on. He was dragged down by Sam Whitelock. Good quick ball. And then Jack Noel going through 3 tackles, forcing his way through, and the Cornishman is chuffed. Well, La Rochelle here to have the bit between their teeth in these early stages, just 8 minutes in. And already, oh no, hit the post. Already leading by 8 points to 0. Will Skelton delighted for his teammate. Delighted for his team as well, obviously. So Poe have a little thinking to do. They're usually the ones who are out of the traps pretty quickly, but they barely put their boots on at the moment. Laced up those laces. Ball once again coming back on the La Rochelle side. Skelton is at the back there. Bergeon with the kick over the top. The chase is on. Atisogbe. Oh, does well. It's taken on by Elliot Rudil. It's a little bit messy, a little bit slowed down, the Poe ball. Whitelock manages to get it back. Nathan Decron unable to get too far. Rudil having another dart. Sam Whitelock, the Kiwi great, looking to finish up his rugby career with a sally into the top 6, into the playoffs of the top 14. Atisogbe held up. Defense is good. Gaetan looking for a way through. And Poe, are they just managing to quicken up the pace a little bit? I think they are, and this will work well for them. It's Gorgadze driving in now, getting a few phases together. This is good for them. Tagivalu, he's held up and lays the ball back well. The referee has given him a penalty for La Rochelle knocking about on the floor there. Simmons calling for the kicking tee. He is the most prolific goal kicker in the top 14 this season. He's got 216 points from it so far this season. He's got a try as well, 221 points in all. The former Exeter skipper settling well into life in Poe. Important kick this. Just to get Poe up and running. A little response to what's been a fairly torrid opening sequence for them. It's gone over. Timed beautifully, bounced it up off the crossbar. That's a real sense of theatre for Joe Simmons. La Rochelle lead by 8 points to 3. So the two ex-Exeter men, both on the scoreboard. Jack Noel for La Rochelle, Joe Simmons for Poe. That team, both of them part of that team that won the European Champions Cup. Aya West, wearing the 10 shirt today, gets La Rochelle moving once again. Astoy with a little kick through. Well, that's nicely done. That's a testing kick. Going to put some pressure on the line out. Dylan Letts was claiming it was his ball. Well, looking at the 50-22. Excuse me. I think you might have that. Yeah. 50-22. So it bounced into touch. Good smart work from Antoine Astoy, and it means that La Rochelle get the line out. So another fabulous attacking position for them. Lespiok finds Oscar Yegu. And the drive is on. L'Espioc has the ball. They've got a Poe man down. That is Calais, but he's going to have to get back on his feet and do some defending because La Rochelle are coming strong. Jégou. Bergeon digs out. Oh, there's, I think that's his own man who's knocked the ball. The advantage is with Poe. They have the turnover. What can they do with it? Oh, not much more. Lan d'Aubagne flipping it into touch. Oh, quick pass, quick work from Dylan Leds. Maybe just stole a bit too much ground there. The ex-Springbok really thinking sharply. Jégou, he's another player. It's good to see him back, and he's had his problems this season. He picked up a suspension after testing positive for cocaine after the first match of the season. Had to sit out a few months, and good to see him back in. Hopefully he's learnt his lesson. Only 20. Something's left to learn. Now, another young man going through. That is the 19-year-old Dokivoku. West, a little bit older than that, is driven backwards. Bergeon. Jégou. Skelton. West looking wide. Dylan Leds. Oh, he's still going, Dylan Leds. Beats the first tackle, sets it up nicely on the edge of the 22. Judical Concorrier. West. And they're looking wide again, I suspect in a moment. Well, it's popped back neatly for Bergeon. And that was well played by Dokivoku. Got the little pop in. 19-year-old in the side in place of the injured Jonathan Dante. Big boots to fill in every respect. So Jack Maddox returns, and he'll be relieved that the gap between the two sides is only 5 points at this stage. Oh, we've just come into the game a little bit. Dylan Leds, lovely running from him. Sets up the ball well. It came. And there's the 19-year-old. Just putting it back. Espioc goes long. Jégou to Skelton. Skelton driving through. Oh, the Australian almost on the line. He's held up just in front. Aldrit. Can he go through? No, he hits a wall as well. Jégou is there. Is he going to have a chance? Antonio! Has he made it? Held up once more. Oh, neat hands. Back it comes again. Jack Noel. Oh, he's got the snip of the line, but he's very, very well tackled by Elliot Radil. That's really strong tackling by the Poe wing. Judical Concorrier. Once again. Has another go. La Rochelle. Hunting for the line. So close to their second try. Oh, that's not worked out right. They got the ball back. The ball go forward, huh? It did, obviously. The referee playing on. In goes Louis Ponverne. Ascoy. Out it goes to Dokivoku. Bergeon. Aldrit. Bergeon again. Skelton, the battering ram, the tractor, driving his way through the defence. Untidy. Well, that's disappointing for La Rochelle. But they're still in the danger zone as far as Poe are concerned. Camped on the 22. Concorrier into the 22. Bergeon looks right. Who's he got? He's got Jules Favre. Dylan Leds is helping out. Over goes Jégu. Pops it back nicely for Bergeon. Bergeon being helped along. The ball coming back. Aldrit. There, Jégu gets his hands on it. Feeds. Concourier drives in. Given a helping hand by Ponverne. Number 1, Ponverne, the loose head. Aldrit again is with. Closing in on that line. iOS. Ball looking to move wide. The tackles are going in well though at the moment from Gaetan, that one. Skelton, tough man to stop, and this is interesting. Gaetan, well, he's called back for an earlier offence. Another card appearing. And that's D'Aubagne this time.
Faute répétée chez les Blancs. On est à 5 mètres de la ligne.
So repetitive faults from Poe. Trying to basically professional fouls, shutting down the plays. D'Aubagne is the man who pays the penalty. Luckily, that's his. Well, that's his first yellow card of the season. That's his fourth, isn't it? And a little problem, I suspect, with Pierre Chauvac, Simon-Pierre Chauvac replacing Ignacio Calles. Remember Calles in his first match of the season, his first match in almost a year, already off after 17 minutes. Well, is that just a blood injury? Looks like it. Into the corner. La Rochelle turning the screw. Lespioc finds his man. Good jump. And coming on the tight side. It's there with Lespioc. He's getting a helping hand, but it's being shunted sideways towards the touchline, and La Rochelle needs to be careful. Keep it in. Antonio is there within 5 meters of the line. Little pop pass for Skelton. Skelton's held up. Antonio decides to have a little go on his own. Doesn't get terribly far, but drags in the tacklers. Lavaux to Concourier. Lavaux again. The man at the back, waiting for the pick and go. He gets it away to Skelton instead this time. Bergeon changes direction. West, is there a way through for Jules Favre? He's dropped it. And the referee does signal a knock on. Well, good defence from Poe. Jules Favre has just signed a new contract. Keeping at the club till 2029. Missed out there. Big tackle. That's Elliot Rudil. Really is going well with his tackling because he was at La Rochelle. Arrived in 2020. He was 6 years at La Rochelle, 2014 to 2020. Played 78 matches for them. Scored 12 tries. So players do tend to enjoy playing against their former clubs. They feel they've got to just step up, show them what they've missed out on over all these years. Rudil was another man who had a terrible time out with injury. Made his first start after a 14-month layoff against Stade Francais back at the start of March. So good to see him back as well. Sam Whitelock sweating up a little bit. D'Aubagne keeping busy on the touchline. And now Lespioc goes long this time. Oh, that's beautifully off the top. Oh. Watching the replay, excuse me, getting a little bit carried away myself. Just held up short.
Allez les gars, soit il sort, faut
Here we
forcer
go.
l'effort. Il sort,
Back line.
changement.
My
Changement.
apologies for that.
Changement. Il sort sur saignement, le 10 blanc. C'est le 21 blanc qui va rentrer.
Dan Robson
Allez.
is going to make his way on the field. Replacement scrum half.
Les gars,
With
ici,
Dobania off the field.
sur moi.
Important one for Dan Robson. He's had a good season, Robson. Often playing alongside Joe Simmons, fellow Englishman. They've got a good connection, so it's going to bode well for Pope. All right, scrum though, not settling. Front rows. Not agreeing about how they should get down. Remember, Pope on this side, tattooed Lucet Simon-Pierre Chauvac on for Ignacio Calles. Otherwise, you've got Romain Ruffinac at hooker and Nicolas Corratu at tight head. La Rochelle have 21-year-old Louis Ponvert wearing number 1, Lesbioc wearing number 2, and Antonio, giant of a tight head. Well, he goes down, and in fact, he's going to get the penalty. Well, I'm not quite sure how that one worked. The referee obviously spotted something. Or there was Chauvac, I think. No. A victory for the front row. The entire pack. It's Nicola Corratu, the tight head, who's slumped down. Lesbioc goes long. It's Concourier who leaps majestically to fish that one out the sky. Lesbioc gets stuck in again. The ball has got itself a little bit tied up in the middle there. Is it coming back quickly? It is. There it is. It's finally back. Little drive in from Dokivuku. Lesbioc. Jean feeding Jégoud. West is caught up in there. The ball bouncing for Concourier. Straightens it up. Concourier goes down. It's good defence from Poe at the moment. Oh dear, that's not worked out right. As it's collected by Gorgadze. The referee once again has spotted an infringement, an offside from Poe. Sure, maybe that was that Whitelock he was signalling, 4 fingers up. Difficult to see, but the upshot. Number 5, I think it was Tagi Tagivalu, in fact, number 4. Apologies to the Whitelock family. There he is, yep, clearly. So Astoy, the chance to add 3 points to the tally, successfully does it. La Rochelle lead by 11 points to 3. Well, they've been the better side. Perhaps they should be leading by more, but it's just building up the pressure. They're having to do an awful lot of defending, Poe, at the moment. And when that happens, you do find there comes a moment when the defence cracks. There was a tight match between these two earlier in the season. That match in the beginning of January, that was round 12 of the top 14. With 2 minutes to go, it was Po 20, La Rochelle 22. And then Teddy Thomas managed to sneak in for a late try for La Rochelle to seal the victory, 29-20. Fabulous game. Thibaut Amonou collects the ball in the line out. It's back with Rufenac. Rufenac tucked in at the back. And Robson coming to help out. Gloucester and Wasps, of course. Robson came to Po when Wasps went out of business. That's how much he stayed. And Robson has the ball in his hands now and goes over the top. And that's a good one for the chasers to chase. And it's knocked on by Dylan Ladd. So, and there's also, I think, an obstruction from La Rochelle. I think it was Atis Ogbe who was impeded as he went for the ball. I think this is a fairly straightforward 3 points for Simmons. Will they be brave? No, they're going to go, well, not surprisingly, just looking to keep in touch at the moment. Just to pull back those 3 points they've coughed up. Well, there is the Argentine warrior, Ignacio Calles, ready to return to the fray. Well, slightly surprised to see Dan Robson teeing this one up rather than Simmons. Yeah, didn't work out too well. Not sure what the thinking was there. Simmons, such a good goal kicker. I have no idea why he wasn't on the tee for that one. Still, never mind. It remains La Rochelle 11, Po 3. Calles back on. Astoy spent 6 years with Po. Now playing against them, sends the ball deep into Po territory. What can they do? Maddox stays on his feet. Well, that's good work by the Australian. Jack Knoll has got him, but still driven forward. Oh, that's a nice bit of work. Good mauling by the Po visitors. Robson wants the ball. Jack Knoll is definitely in the way there. The referee hasn't penalised him, but the Englishman was certainly impeding play. Robson has the ball. Moves it quickly. Take it, Ali. Robson scoops it back. Now this is better. Oh, it's spilled forward. Bergeon has it. Back they come. Now, the penalty is in front of the posts. Who's going to have a pop at this one? If they go for posts, of course. Well, my mistake. Looks very much though Simmons is off the field. My apologies. Hence the change in kicker. That's on Merlin. La Rochelle. Such a lot for the club. It's Jack Maddox who's going to line this one up. He's pulled it as well. Oh, this is costing them. 6 points gone begging.
20.
And as Simmons just making his way back onto the field with his head strapped up. And that's a real let-off for La Rochelle. Gorgadze. In drives Elliot Rudil. Urbania is back. And for a side that's had 2 players yellow carded in the first half, Po are doing remarkably well still to be in touch, and obviously should be 6 points closer. Whitelock gets through the first tackle of Will Skelton. I've enjoyed that one. Kiwi on Aussie. Simmons feeds. Urbania. Oh, there's some nice work here, and there goes Simmons. Oh, he's found a little bit of space now. Here's the sprint onto the line. Little tap tackle, but the door is open. Oh, didn't quite work. Oh, it didn't go forwards, did it? Oh, no, my eyes playing up. It's an evening game there. He's got time this time. Oh, well. Elliot Rudil did really well. Simmons set them moving. Zeguer. Oh, yes, he probably did. My apologies. Little knock forward. Concourier, though, with that absolutely vital tap tackle. Terrific work from the flanker. Because Zeguer was heading for the try line. Well, it has to be said, La Rochelle dominated the early part of this game, but Po have really come back in well. They've shown real guts in the face of adversity. Down the front rows go once more. Now what's Jonathan Gaznier going to decide this time? Who isn't binding? Settle once more. Antonio on this side up against Calais. Looks a bit better. Oh, the big drive around the corner from La Rochelle. They get the penalty. Oh, really couldn't live with them on that one. Great work from Antonio.
Votre droitier qui est délié avec le bras gauche, ça ressemble à rien. Ici. Ouais.
Astoy looking for touch once more. And that's well played. Oh, well done, Jack Maddox. Take a bouncer. Looks to get Gaetan moving. Rudil moving. Rudil lays it back cleanly. Whitelock with the little pop pass. Dolbania for Koratu. Dolbania has it once more. When Po get moving, the wheels turn very quickly. Tagivalu drives through the tackle, lays the ball back once more. Simmons goes aerial this time. Who's there for it? No one on the La Rochelle side. It's a bit pinball at the moment, isn't it? Oh, that didn't look terribly backward, but the referee plays on. It's back to Astoy. I'm sure we'll find some sanity while Simmons is teeing up the touchline. We can all have a little breather. Bit of half and puff there, but neither side really able to get their hands on the ball and make a definitive play. Super work by Jack Maddox. Oh, that one hasn't worked. Stolen by Poe. Moving towards the 22. Crashing through. In goes De Cron. Oh, big tackle. Maddox felt that one. Urbania digs it out though. In goes Gorgadze, the Georgian. Urbania once again. There's some nice work there. Elliot Radil stays on his feet. Down he goes now. Urbania feeds once more. Little pop over the top from De Cron. It's comfortably taken by Antoine Astoy. Pulls the mark. And he'll get a chance to clear the La Rochelle lines.
Check le coude là. Ah, dis-lui de rester au sol, Lilian là. Dis-lui du dos de rester au sol. Greg!
C'est bon, ouais, c'est bon. C'est bon le moment, il y a un protocole ou pas? Arrête le temps.
So just a few minutes to go before the half-time now.
Les gars, on envoie Hugo.
It's as though Iowa West has a problem.
Attends. Hugo, on fait rentrer Hugo, les gars.
Dis, sortir. Non, m'a dit, votre médecin m'a dit protocole commotion, protocole.
So it's a concussion protocol for Iowa West. And that will mean 20-year-old Hugo Russ makes his way onto the field. Already a favourite here at La Rochelle. He's had a super season, the young fly half. That's a real talent. France just burgeoning with real talent. I said they've got a very good teenager who comes in. Rufanak finds Tagi Tagivalu. Ball squirts out at the back. Zegwe gets his hands on it, but the referee says it was knocked forward. And that was careless from Poe. Skelton getting it, I think scragging it down. Frustration for Sebastian Piccaroni and his
Flexion. Lié. Jump.
Oh, big squeeze this time from Poe, but it comes off the back with Aldrit. Just a couple of minutes before half-time. Well, we have another score. Just the one try so far, that of Jack Noel in the 8th minute. I thought we were going to get a few more than that. But there's been some heroic defence from both sides. Jack Maddox collects, sends the ball skywards.
Continue,
Chaser after it, Atisogbe. Oh, beautiful take from Atisogbe. He's still got it, the 19-year-old. That was a wonderful piece of athleticism from him. Gorgadze has it. Simmons. Plans to take. It doesn't come to him yet. Oh, it's knocked forward once again. Oh, now the turnaround. Royce Barbara gets things moving. Dylan Ledds has found a little gap. Dylan Ledds on the chase. He's up against a couple of them. Gaetan collects. He's outside his own 22. Outside his own line. Took it back into the dead ball line. Charged clear and hoofed the ball to safety. That was great work from Emilien Gaetan. Another youngster, 21 years old, Gaetan. Early years in Croydon, Gaetan. Almost a Londoner. Really good escape from him. Managing to clear the ball away, get some good territory. Good steal as well. Now, Tagi Barlow gets his hands on the ball. Under a little bit of pressure. What's Simmons going to do? Flings it wide. Thibaut Amonou goes on a run. Rolls over, feeds it back. Whitelock. Gaetan collects. There's the hooter, but I think Pau quite happy to play on at the moment. Bobagna. Gadze, they're not getting terribly far at the moment. This is a good blanket defence from La Rochelle. Simmons looking for a way through. Gaetan also looking for a way through. Runs straight at Royce. Little chip over the top now from Bobagna. Well, this is going to see Astoy just running out. That is going to be half-time. So effectively giving up the ghost there in that first half. But 11 points to 3, La Rochelle lead. They did get that early try from Jack Knoll, but they've been made to scrap hard. Thought it might be fairly, not comfortable exactly, but they look to have the better moves at the start. Pau have come back very strongly.
D'abord très compliqué au niveau de la discipline, on prend 2 cartons jaunes, en plus à des rôles clés
difficult with the discipline, with the
le 15,
yellow
le 9,
cards.
donc très compliqué de se réorganiser derrière. Il faut qu'on soit plus discipliné sur la deuxième mi-temps et ensuite gagner l'espace.
Vous sentez qu'il y a la place quand même ce soir, non?
Oui, bien sûr, on est venu ici pour faire quelque chose. Maintenant, après, on est face au double champion d'Europe, c'est très compliqué ce soir.
Yeah, we're at home against the double
s'approche de nous,
champion, so we've
ça
got
a
a tough
commencé
night ahead.
fort, bien, malheureusement vous n'avez pas concrétisé, on vous sent moins bien, peut-être un petit peu dans le doute sur cette fin de première période.
Non, ouais, ça a commencé très vite. Et après, on arrive à aller chez eux assez facilement, mais on manque de précision. On va voir corriger ça en seconde période si on veut espérer l'emporter.
We missed a little bit of precision in what we were doing, so we've got in the second part of that first half. So we need to pick things up in the second half. We'll be back with the second half at the break, sitting in friendly fashion with each other. We saw a lot of that before the game. Players were on the field, and it's such a reminder of what a great game rugby is, how it makes friendships, how it is a bond beyond the club that you're playing for, the shirt that you're wearing. It's about a game and it's about making friends. That man Antoine Astoy spent 6 seasons with Pau, and a lot of the Pau players just came across, gave him a greeting, gave him a hug, had a chat. Same one for Quentin Lespioc. Elliot Rudil as well, who used to play for La Rochelle. Off we go. Astoy gets things moving. La Rochelle lead by 11 points to 3. And remember, they're playing for a place in the top 6. La Rochelle currently in 6th place. If they win, they will move up to 5th, ahead of Racing, who were beaten today by Lyon. If they lose, they will drop down a place. And it will be Pau who move up into the top 6. La Rochelle, though, get things moving. Nice quick ball from Bergeon. He's there again, the scrum half. Intricate little lacy Handling, nicely done. Now is there a bit of room for Aldred to go powering down the line? He's held up by Jack Maddox, but ball picked up by Oscar Giroux. Around goes Jack Noel. Oh, flipped out of his hand and it's turned over. Now Poe cracked the ball into touch. Aldred almost got away. Broke the tackle of Sacha Zeguer, but Omanu didn't let him pass. Lespiok finds Giroux.
Il est bon ou pas? C'est bon, Mathieu?
Tagovailoa doing well there. Ball came back for Jack Noel, but the penalty given for playing the ball on the ground. Quentin Lespiok has a little bit of a problem. 7 years old now, Quentin Lespiok. He was at Pau for 7 seasons, played 135 matches for them. Before moving to La Rochelle last season. Just got in a tangle there with Tagovailoa.
Ils ont fait?
Looks like the wrist or the forearm. The wrist, I think, the hand.
C'est bon?
A little hold up.
Ça a pas l'air top.
Tolu Latu will be watching with interest.
On prise du temps.
Lespiok resumes his place. It's his opposite number, Roman Rufanak, who has ball in hand. Finds Amonu.
Ouais, c'est bon, il est bon, il est bon, il est bon, il est bon.
Gorgadze. And this is good work from Poe, really good drive forward. Zeguer making ground. They're closing in on the line. Carles takes it on. This is really impressive stuff from the Poe forwards. Gorgadze again. Powerful driver, scored a good try last week, Gorgadze. Laid back. Oh, dearie me, the ball goes to ground from Rufanak, a little knock on. And away goes Jack Noel. So strong in the maul. Lost it. He's gone the other way. Rochelle, the best mauling side in the top 14 this season, but on that occasion, going against them. Real shame this for Poe. It's so much hard work, and then Rufanak just fumbled the ball forward, and they were on the defence. Jack Noel has struggled at times this season. He's played a lot at outside centre. Hasn't quite found his touch, his rhythm. They're looking sharper today, and doubtless boosted by that try in the first half. Well, the change is made. Lespiok giving way to Tolu Latu. And Red Awardi also on the field. And Louis Penvan going to put his feet up on the sidelines.
En place, allez, en place.
Straight into the action with the scrummage. Red Awardi. this side. There he is. 28 years old, joined the club from Béziers in 2019. French international. Oh dear, straight down. It's all right, both front rows rather charged each other there.
Restez haut, s'il vous plaît. Restez haut.
The binding from Karatu, not particularly secure. Another go.
Flexion. Lié. Shot.
Better this time, or the front rows do go down. And he is penalised, Karatu.
Jambe tendue, vous glissez, vous tombez. Non, non, non. Numéro 3. Jambe tendue, on glisse, on tombe.
I'm saying he slipped and went down, but certainly the first time round his binding wasn't up to scratch. Have another look at that one to see if it was the binding or the feet. Up shot. Is it a chance for Stoy to clear the lines?
Changement blanc, 1 et 2.
There's the scrimmage. And there he is, down on his knees. Karatu, one of those who's on the move at the end of the season. He'll be playing for Castres next season. A change to the front row. Shovak comes on fully now in for Calais, and Yuri Delomel replaces Romain Rufanac. Changes in the front row. Good leap from Jégu. He's done good work in the line out, Oscar Jégu, 20-year-old. He's 21 at the end of the month. May the 31st, I think his birthday. Skelton. Oh, nice intercept from Simmons. Can Poe turn this round? Will the passing not grow? Oh, that's gone forward, isn't it? From Maddox. Oh, what a shame. Having snaffled the possession, thrown it away again, literally. Just needed a calm head there. Atis Ogbe needed clean ball. He has such pace. If he's got a little bit of space, it's going to be so dangerous. Well done by Simmons. Read that beautifully. Took it cleanly. That was the problem, was that initial pass, and then Maddox was hurried into his.
Vous êtes jambe tendue et vous glissez.
Sam Whitelock gets the applause that he deserves from the ground, and it's not just for his work this evening. I think it's for his work over the last couple of decades. Great New Zealand lock forward, making his way off, playing probably for the last time here at La Rochelle. Last time.
Flexion. Lié.
Down we go again. Still we can't get it clean, and this time there's a free kick going the other way. La Rochelle front row not entirely sure why. Gaznier sharing it out a little bit. Up and under from Simmons. Astoy has no problem at all collecting that. Impassioned pleas on the touchline for 10 metres.
3 noirs, 12 noirs. Merci à vous. Merci.
So Georges-Henri Colombe
Reprise du temps.
is way on for Antonio. Pogo long. Simmons cuts inside, driven back by Redawardi. Big tackle, but managed to get the ball back.
L'avant noir, sur l'arrachage. Chop! Chop! Allez! Avance!
Dobanya looking for a way through. Dobanya feeds once again. Simmons taking the ball in. Gaetan looking for a way through, still going. There's not a great pattern to the Po play at the moment. They are tending to go a little bit on their own. Simmons feeds now. Almost went astray, went into La Rochelle hands, but it ends up in La Rochelle hands with Johan Tanga, but the penalty goes to Po. Johan Tanga, another replacement. See, it flashed up that he'd replaced Danny Vuku. In the back, Tanga we usually see in the back row, so interesting to see where he packs down when the time comes, if he packs down. Now you're trailing 11 points to 3. You've got a penalty. Your best goal kicker, Joe Simmons, is on the field. You tee it up, don't you? So Simmons with the first scoring opportunity for either side in this second half. He struck it well, and it's through. So Po collect the first points of this second half. They're still behind. They trail by 6 points to 11 at La Rochelle. They're very much in this game. Tokolahi now on the field for Nicola Coratu. Both front rows completely changed. Dobanya. Gregory Aldrit looks to charge at the opposition. Skelton collects, makes a few meters before he's brought down. Oh, the ball bouncing loose, and there's trouble. It's come back for Tagi Tagivalu to collect. Now what can Po do with this? He's lost his footing. Just slowed things down a bit. But Gorgadze has it. He's dragged down by Tanga. Rudiel. Dobanya feeds. Gorgadze again doing the heavy lifting there with the driving. Dobanya feeds. There is the first side of Tokolahi. Simmons over the top. The chase is on now. Muchalfa Atisogbe, can he get to the man? He can. He can get to. There was a little bit of pressure here on La Rochelle in defence. Dylan Led scragged down. Nice to secure the ball though. Back it comes. And Skelton driven back. Good work there from Shovak. A comfortable clearance for West, who finds touch comfortably enough. That's that one penalty so far in the second half. Again, feels as though it does need another try just to lift it. And if it came from Poe, it would be very interesting indeed. It would really set this stadium alight. They would have to get behind their team. Jonathan Danty injured in last week's defeat, not available. Anxiously from the sideline. So now, Poe have the line out. Yuri Delomel. Goes long. Oh, the ball goes to ground and Skelton collects. Now, what can they do? Tanga. Colombe, rather. Excuse me. Oh, it's stolen by Taki Barlow, but illegally, says the referee. And now it's a penalty opportunity for La Rochelle. It's a little bit stop-start, isn't it, this game? Astoy going for touch. La Rochelle will be looking to get the score, get their noses well in front. I don't want this to come down to the last 10 minutes. It's a big drive from Colombe. Hewitt making his way on the field. They've got to defend now, Poe. It's a good clean take for the home side. Bergeron looking to keep going. He's held up. The bodies piling in. Just 10 metres or so from the line. Colombe makes a couple of yards. Aldred is behind. It's been turned over, but illegally. Penalty 5 metres from the line. Good work by Tolu Latu. Kick for touch, you take the scrum. It's the scrummage. La Rochelle have been a bit quiet in this. The players have been a bit quiet. The crowd hasn't been quiet. They've been plenty noisy. This is the moment. This is the moment they will have wanted. Scrummage 5 metres from the line. They lead by 11 points to 6. Still 25 minutes to play, of course. Still time to turn it around, but if they can get themselves a couple of scores ahead, they may just relax into this second half. Steenkamp looking on. The forwards with Donica Ryan. Donica Ryan, one of the 3 Irishmen there. Ronan O'Gara, of course, Donica Ryan and Sean Dougal also on the staff of Rochelle. And they have the putting. They have the field position. They have the lead at the moment. 11 points to 6. Bergeron feeds. It's coming back. The squeeze is on. Aldred driving forward. Still they're going. They have the penalty. Already they have the advantage. Well, Poe are really struggling at the moment in that set scrum, being shunted backwards. What do you do now? Second penalty. Another scrummage. There we go again. They do this a couple of times, you put them under pressure. We may even see a penalty try if this continues. Big squeeze on.
Allez, en place. Droit, s'il vous plaît. Droit. Vers le droit.
Greg Aldrit. Noel at the back of the picture there, back of the frame.
Flexion.
Extra bragging rights if it stays as it is. Over his old pal Joe Simmons. Now, down they go again. Once again, Scruggs not settling. Flat on their faces, the front row. They're going to have to do it all over. Interested observers from the touchline. Irini Antonio. As you can see him back. At the moment, though, it's Wardy, Latu, and Colomba. Two starting lock still there. Thomas Laveau and Will Skelton. Poirier had Aldrit in the back row. This is tighter. This is a big squeeze once again. Aldrit driving forward. It's there for Bergeau, and the penalty try has been awarded. It was coming. The Pau scrummage under pressure. They'd already given away a couple of penalties in that position. And no surprise to see the referee, Jonathan Gaznier, raising his arm and giving a penalty try. It's 18 points to 6. La Rochelle in front. Well, so much pressure in the scrummage. And Pau just bringing it down. And they've got a little bit of a mountain now. The gap suddenly 12 points. Rochelle had the ball, the up and under is there. Dylan Leds is after it. Well taken though by Maddox. Rudil looking for a way through. Beats one man and beats two. And has he had that one ripped away from him? In fact, he's managed to do well there to bring it back. And drives Hewitt. Simmons with the kick through. This is nicely done. It's right into the corner. Leds is under pressure. Oh, that's going to be a try for Pau. Well, what a piece of work that. Lovely kick through from Simmons. Dylan Leds got himself into all sorts of trouble, and Nathan Decron came through for the score. Well, Dylan Leds, such a great finisher, but in that case, he was caught in no man's land. Testing kick from Simmons, so important, right into the corner. Didn't know where to take it, tried to step inside, lost the ball in the tackle. Decron and Maddox. I think the crowd are claiming that's offside. But the referee is going to have a look now, just as the kick was about to be taken in the nick of time. He's going to have a look at that. And I suspect.
Okay. On va travailler avec la caméra 10. La réalisation, je souhaite revoir la situation d'essai et on va travailler avec la caméra numéro 10.
So there is Leds. Tackle. There is Decron. Decron scoops the ball out of his hands. Well, was that a knock forward from Decron? He's definitely in front of the man when he touches down. So that's a knock on.
Oui, c'est un arrachage et le ballon il va vers l'avant vu que ça vient droit qu'elle travaille.
Allez, le bras droit, il l'arrache et ça va vers l'avant.
I think that's a knock-on. That's not going to stand, is it?
Par contre, l'en avant, il a dû avoir un but, donc c'est une mêlée à 5.
Allez, avant l'embut.
Oui, tout à fait.
It's scrubbed off. Poe go back to 6. Well, it was a lovely moment for them, as long as it lasted.
Il y a un arrachage qui va vers l'avant.
Still got some work to do, but certainly signs there that there are points to be had. Lovely kick through from Simmons. Putting pressure on the defence. Now we saw the La Rochelle pack in attack, dominating the Poe pack. Can they do the same in their own 22? It'll be their ball.
Flexion. Lié. Jump.
Once again, the front rows go down. And Poe are penalised.
Lead. Connect. Lead.
Well, the La Rochelle pack winning the day for their team at the moment. A compelling performance from them. They are squeezing the life out of Poe. And Nagara, those blue eyes blazing on the touchline. That's a good take by Guillaume Ducat. Gorgadze, not for the first time today, with the big drive through. Dan Robson back on the field. Tagi Balu. Robson looking to pick it out the back there. They've got the penalty. This time La Rochelle interfering. It needs a quick response. 20 minutes remaining, so we're into the last quarter. The gap is 12 points. An immediate response. Well, Simmons happy to take the points at the moment. Probably feels that with 20 minutes to go, they're going to get a couple more opportunities. Remember, they had two very kickable chances in the first half. Simmons was off the field, getting his head bandaged up. And unfortunately, those two kicks, Robson tried one, Maddox tried the second. You can never say anything's definite, but given his record this season, you'd say Simmons probably would have pinged them both over. They both went wide. So they've lost 6 points on the field already. That one goes through. Deficit is cut to 9. And that'll do them good. It's a little bit of something. They were denied the try. At least they've come back with a few points added to their total. Martin Puek, you just saw a glimpse of there, making his way onto the field, wearing number 19. 35 years old, Martin Puek. Retiring at the end of the season, we think. Dan Robson fires the ball into touch, so Poe come again.
Lâchez-vous, Bam, lâchez-vous. Lâchez-vous.
Tony Larty waiting for his jumpers. Stepping Larty there with Audi.
Capitaine, touche ou mêlée?
Not straight.
Touche ou mêlée? Touche. Touche. Mathieu, touche.
So, calling for the line out for Poe. Steering clear of engaging La Rochelle in the scrummage whenever they can. Not surprising. Good take from Dukas. Tagi Valu takes the ball into the contact. Robson dinks the ball high over the top. Jack Noel is underneath it. Takes it cleanly, calls the mark. And the opportunity goes begging once again for Poe. Not the best kick. Well, Jack Noel got a little bit of length on that one, and Poe comes straight away. Maddox clobbering the ball back upfield. Once again, it's taken in the 22. iOS this time. Again, looking for the touchline. This time it goes out. And it won't be a quick throw in. 15 minutes remaining. La Rochelle lead Poe by 18 points to 9. 2 tries so far this evening. Jack Noel in the 7th minute, and then a penalty try in the second half for La Rochelle. It's been a tight match. The forwards have been competing hard. We haven't probably seen the best of the backs. Remy Piquet. Skelton.
Great job, Will, let's go!
There's the best pass from Latu, but it's cleaned up by Astoy. Rudil looking for a way through his old teammates. Not there. Dan Robson has it. Gorgadze, Simmons, Maddox. Moving wide now. Atisogbe, his first. Well, not really getting a lot of space to work with Atisogbe. Ball comes back. They really need to work that space for the young man. Simmons drives in. Tagovailoa is driven back. Pops the ball up. Now there goes Atisogbe. Oh, almost gets away from his man, but doesn't on this occasion. Lays it back. Robson goes. Dukas over the top. Rudil can't hold on to it. Frustration for the winger.
Arrêt du temps. Changement 9 noirs.
Atisogbe, as I've been mentioning, is a real talent to keep an eye out for. It wasn't the best pass for Rudil. He's annoyed with himself though, because that was a lovely opportunity, a little bit of space.
Le ballon à chaque fois est dispo. Non, le ballon est dispo, le 9 à côté.
Discussions going on, not sure what that's about. Change at half-back for La Rochelle. 20-year-old Mathis Brunet comes on for just his second taste of top 14 rugby. He played 15 minutes last weekend in the trouncing by Bordeaux-Bègles. He replaces Thomas Bergeon with 13 minutes remaining and his side leading 18 points to 9.
Flexion!
Nagano always keen to use his academy to bring into the first team. It's notable that La Rochelle may be the only team not to have announced any new signings for the new season, but they have engaged 5 of their espoirs, that's their academy players, on pro contracts. So looking to really use the foundation and use the players they're developing. And that's thanks to Sébastien Boboul, who's in charge of the espoir. Himself played 162 matches for La Rochelle. after the attack with Remy Tales with the 3/4. Jack Noel. Oh, breaks one tackle, makes some yards, gets a little bit of momentum going. West with the kick through. Now this is interesting for Lads, just a little bit too heavy. It brings the play right up into the Po 22, and suddenly again the focus switches. Remember, at this point of this time of the season, we are looking at that table, we're looking at that top 6, we're looking at bonus points. That means if La Rochelle can make this a 5-point win rather than a 4-point win, in a couple of rounds time, maybe that will be what makes the difference. They've scored well on bonus points this season, La Rochelle. That's kept them in the top 6. I think they've got 12 bonus points to their name, would that be right? Really worked well. But it's Po on the clearance with Dan Robson over the top. Now Astoy, again, flatter kick this time. Maddox not getting terribly far. Up to 22 before being brought down. In goes Guillaume Ducat. Robson waiting, it's slow ball back. In goes Tokalahi. Oh dear, it's come back the other side, and now La Rochelle have a chance. They've got fresh wheels. The ball laid back by Brunet. Latu feeding. And it's turned over once again. Maddox bangs the ball down into the 22. Astoy has time on his hands to make a cup of tea. Well, he tees that one up. Back come Po once again. Robson feeding wide to Simmons. Now what can the Englishman do? Steps inside, looks to feed. Is that a high one from Skelton? It's turned over, but turned over again. The referee now saying there's a penalty for being offside. It may have been an accidental offside in front of the ball when he picked it up. But I think they're going to have a look at that tackle. Well, playing on, not even having a look. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. It's going to be a try. Oh, dearie me. It's a try for Jules Favre. Out of nothing. Desperate attempt to keep the ball in play, keep the ball alive, has rebounded badly. And we saw just a few moments ago Dylan Lenz getting trouble in his own corner. He got away with it, but I think that one is probably going to stand, and that is the 3rd try for La Rochelle. Jules Favre with his 4th try of the season. Well, there was the boot to the corner. Well, it was well kept in, but for whom? Gailleton couldn't get there. Favre did. Elliot Rudil was the man who kept it in. But Jules Favre, quickest onto it. But in fact, just overhearing the referee, there's something about a high tackle going on. So, well, I don't know. They can't really go back. We're winding up the kick. Jules Favre has scored the bonus point try, and Astoy converts, and this is now comfortable for La Rochelle. They lead by 25 points to 9. Well, Will Skelton is going to take a breather. His work is done.
7 minutes. 7 minutes. Piqué, come on. Allez, pique.
Looks like Elliot Rudil's work is done as well. There's definitely an error from him. Axel Desperé, another 20-year-old, replacing him. Desperé played for the French under-20 side in the Six Nations this year, played against Ireland and Scotland. So we're getting a sight of the youth in French rugby, the guys that you can look out for, perhaps not in the next World Cup, but the one after. Who knows, maybe the next World Cup. It is only in well, it's in 3 years' time, isn't it? They'll all be experienced players by then. Delomel. Robson. It's not a terribly good pass for Simmons, does well. Gorgadze driving through. Robson. Simmons, oh now, let's have a look and see if Atisogbe can do anything. He goes on the inside, oh, just drifting through. He's hauled down, and it's the ball was going to be turned over that, but still, Poe have it. It's slow ball though. Robson. Simmons with the cross kick. Who's going to get on the end of that one? Well, it's well taken in the end by Mathis Brunet. Does well, the young scrum half. Got himself into position. But back they come for the penalty. So Simmons. His bandage at a slightly jaunty angle over his eye. Puts the ball into touch. Remember, Poe, even if they can't win this now, which they're not going to, with just 4 and a bit minutes remaining, they can deny La Rochelle the bonus point if they score a try now. Tagitagivala, they've got the one-man advantage as well. The drive is on. They're up to the line. Are they over it? The ball is back. They're queuing up to go for it. It's not there yet. Tokolahi. Wait, Tokolahi goes. I think he's made it. That's a try. Bosiati Tokolahi. His first of the season. And that could end up being quite an important bonus point going away from La Rochelle. Well worked. They had the advantage numerically. And Tokolahi, the Tongan, driving through for the try. There he is. A little bit of help from his friends, and over he goes. Conversion's good. Simmons on target once again. (25-16). Gorgadze lays the ball back. 9 points in it. Just 2.5 minutes to play. Well, another try. Poe themselves might nab a bonus point. Still time as well for La Rochelle to get another one. So, Johan Tanga breaks off the back. Good strong drive from Tanga. They're going to miss him next year when he goes to play in Paris for Stade Francais. Back to Paris. He came from Racing. Gaetan. Robson. Time running out. Simmons goes wide. Who can he find? Oh, he does very well and finds Desperé. To Sogbe. And the ball popped out of his hands, but I think it's come back on the post side. Tagovailoa nudges it back. Tackles flying in from Remy Piquet. Pau player next season, Piquet. Gaetan. Keeping the ball alive well. Simmons moving it to Gorgadze. Just a minute on the clock. You've got to keep this ball alive, Pau. Robson goes. Big tackle coming in there on Desespere. Ati Sogbe just not quite able to get away, but difficult to get down. He may have lost this though. He has. Tanga takes over possession. Dylan Ledds is there. Aldrit is there. Aldrit goes on his own. He's held up. The game into its last whispers now. Tanga feeds, and La Rochelle are going to be happy just to pick and go for the last 20 seconds or so, then put the ball in touch. Brunet, again, just keeping it tight. Is he going to be tempted to give the backs one last run at the opposition? Still tight, there is the hooter. Well, it's come back on the wrong side, well, at least for La Rochelle, and through the middle. Now Pau, can they turn this round? Maddox sends the ball out wide. Is there a last twist in this tail as Desperé cuts back inside? Robson feeds, Simmons has it. Maddox goes, finds, is that a deliberate knock on? That time from Dylan Ledds. I think it could well be a yellow card for Dylan Ledds.
Okay.
They're already down to 14 with Oscar Jégu off. Dylan Ledds is almost giving himself out there. He's going to walk for that one. It's good work from Tokalahi. So Pau have the chance.
C'est bon, la régie, on a eu la décision.
Non, il y a déjà des joueurs autour.
They need to get on with it, really. So Simmons looking for the touch. La Rochelle have won this match, and this will lift them up to 5th in the table, above Racing. They'll take them to 60 points. Now here comes Pau. Can they pick up a bonus point? Neck crashing towards the line. Have they got it over the line? They've been given a penalty try. They have indeed. So Pau have collected a point for their troubles today. They've kept it tight. They've brought it back. Those 2 late tries mean at the end of this game, there's another yellow card handed out to La Rochelle. They finish 3 men down. Well, that doesn't matter because the game is over. La Rochelle have won it by 25 points to 13. Big win for them. Takes them 4th in the table, but an important point for Pau as well. We move level with Clermont on 56 points. Well, it was the kind of finale that Ronan O'Gara could have done without. He would have wanted to pocket the extra bonus point.